3, 4, 5.
Calling the meeting of the Public Facilities Commission. For us today is the Public Facilities Department.
Good morning, Commissioners. This meeting is being recorded and broadcast live. Before we get started, I've asked Colleen Daly, the PFC Secretary, to take a roll call of the meeting participants. Colleen, if you would please conduct the roll call.
Thank you, TT. Please unmute your device and confirm your presence when I call your name. Beginning roll call with the Commission. Larry Mamoli, Commissioner.
Present.
Dion Irish, Commissioner.
Present.
TT Lee, Legal Advisor with PFC, PFD.
Present.
Catherine Pendleton, Article Clerk with PFC, PFD.
Present.
Thank you. And with PFD, Patrick Brophy, Chief of Operations, Mayor's Office.
Present.
Kerry Griffin, who is recommended for the position of Director today.
Present.
I'll read for the record the remainder of individuals who are in attendance but will not be presenting in today's meeting. Attendees, you do not need to unmute your device when your name is called. Niall Murphy, Chief of Staff, PFD. Henry Lutine, First Assistant Corporation Counsel, Law Department. Seamus Highland, Assistant Corp Counsel, PFD Law. Vivian Leonard, Director of Human Resources. This concludes roll call. Thank you.
Thank you, Colleen. And thank you to everyone in attendance today for the special PFC meeting. The Public Facilities Department has 2 votes on the agenda, both of which are being presented by Patrick Brophy, Chief of Operations. Vote number 1 is a request for the appointment of Kerry Griffin to the position of Director of the Public Facilities Department. If approved, Kerry Griffin will serve at the pleasure of the Commission as the Director of the Public Facilities Department and shall be the Executive Officer of the Commission, authorized and empowered to exercise such powers as necessary for the administration and management of the Public Facilities Department and perform such duties as the Commission shall determine from time to time. Chief Brophy, would you please present vote number 1?
Thank you very much for this opportunity to present in front of the Commission, and thank you to all of our guests joining us, especially Henry Lutine and Vivian Leonard and our Chief of Staff, Niall Murphy. Appreciate everyone in attendance and coming together for this very important meeting. This is a request for your consideration, a vote to appoint Kerry Griffin to the position of the Director of the Public Facilities Department. This is something that we would want effective February 22nd and provide her all the powers necessary and duly appointed director of the department takes on if approved. I think it should be noted for the record that it's an important thing for the department. Kerry Griffin had joined this department decades ago as a clerk of the works, which is in the org chart one of the folks that spends their entire day watching the means and methods and the guaranteeing that the contractors that have been the successful low bidder on city projects, that they have are getting that we're ensuring that the city is getting exactly what it bought and paid for. And so it's a very important thing because they're watching the quality of the work that goes on. And when you take a look at the quality of the buildings that we put up over the last couple of, most specifically during the mayor's administration, they've been a very high quality, high caliber, and award winning. The clerk of the works is a vital role for the Public Facilities Department, and they serve as the on-site representative. Kerry managed that role, moved her way up as a project manager, has moved on to the school department. She was a team leader at the school department and knows all of the buildings within the school's inventory. She went out and did some work in the private sector for quite some time. After going to the private sector, she returned back to the city of Boston, where we hired her as an assistant director. And she was here for a number of years until she was stolen away from us by the Massachusetts Convention Center Authority, where she led an entire team of facilities engineers who were in charge of the convention center in South Boston. After spending some time there, Kerry wanted to come back to her roots where, public construction and the rubber hits the road here. at Public Facilities Department, where we rehired her as an assistant director, and she's been an incredible leader and an incredible mentor to a lot of our new staff that has joined the department, but also understands everything from the clerk through project management through management. And after giving some time and giving her an opportunity to kind of get her bearings back, we thought it was appropriate to recommend to you guys that someone who has spent her career moving up the career ladder at the Public Facilities Department, we respectfully ask for your consideration to appoint Kerry full-time as the director of the department, culminating years and years and years of service to the city of Boston. And we're hopeful that you'll receive this recommendation in a positive light, in a positive manner, and that will continue to provide great services to our constituents of Boston, making sure that all of the taxpayer money is duly watched over and that we exercise this authority in a very transparent and responsible manner. And pleased to present this for your consideration, Kerry Griffin as director of the department.
I'd just like to say, welcome, Kerry. I think the last time I talked to you was at the BCEC a while ago, but welcome back.
Yeah, I'd like to add, thank you, Chief, for that presentation. We're certainly very lucky to have Kerry. I've had the pleasure of working with her, and I know that she will do a great job. And with this department that is sort of unknown to many, but does great work day in and day out, maintaining and improving city facilities, whether it is schools, police department, fire department. So the PFD does a great job with our libraries as well. And Kerry, I think, would be a great leader. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. T, do you want to introduce vote number 2?
Yes, thank you. Vote number 1 is hereby approved. Vote number 2 is a request to amend the prior certificate of authority to include Director Griffin as an authorized signatory for its stated purpose for the Public Facilities Department. Chief Brophy, would you please present vote number 2?
Well, thank you very much, Commissioners, for your consideration and your approval of Kerry. I can guarantee you that she's going to work very, very hard, and she's going to spend a lot of time improving the lives of Bostonians. So thank you very much, and thank you for your kind words about the department. We'll be sure to convey that to the rest of the staff. This vote is to authorize Kerry to sign on behalf of the department. At times, this department spends a lot of money. So as Commissioner Irish knows, the Inspectional Service Department is a department that is, has a tremendous amount of almost 250 dedicated public servants. It's a $20 million operation. It is a 24/7 public safety agency. It's an amazing group of dedicated civil servants, and they bring in about $60 million in revenue every year. That's due a large part to permits and building permits and fees and associated stuff. But that is very, very important to maintain the health and well-being of our city and our constituents. With that $60 million in revenue, this department here is spending almost $12 to $14 million every month on investments in almost $1 billion worth of buildings in the capital plan. The mayor's had a very, very aggressive capital plan. He's always thought of it as a holistic thing and trying to get in and do wonderful work to wonderful buildings of high architectural character, of efficient, resilient buildings, and being innovative in terms of using city services and allocating city resources to serve the public. We spend a lot of money. There's a lot of paperwork, a lot of documentation. It is all necessary in the interest of transparent, open government. That's been a stalwart of Mayor Walsh's tenure, to make sure that government is transparent and that we are spending money wisely. And this vote here is to authorize Kerry to sign all those documents, which is a lot of paperwork. So we respectfully ask your consideration to give her the authority to execute on behalf of the department.
My first question is, Chief Brophy, have you given the pen that you used to sign everything to our new director? Oh, excellent.
So yes, we do have a pen for her. It will run out of ink very quickly, but they are refillable. So yes, it's a tremendous amount. I've been, handling a lot of that signature authority for quite some time, Commissioner. Since Tricia Lyons' departure over a year ago now, it's hard to believe it's been a year, and it's a tremendous amount of paperwork, and it's a lot from all of the project managers throughout the department, and it's design, it's construction, it's design build work. It's a lot of formulaic paperwork as well, but it's all done in the interest of transparency. So, Carrie's arm's going to hurt by signing for quite some time, but yes, we're fully prepared to give her all the support she needs.
Excellent.
Great. We'll give her the pen because I make a motion that we approve this vote request.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
Thank you very much. Carrie, would you like to say a word for the record?
Well, thank you, Chief Brophy. Thank you, Commissioners. I really appreciate being appointed to this position. It's very honoring and humble for me. I grew up in this city. I raised my son in the city. I'm excited about the work that we do. I think it's very impactful. And, I'm looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you very much for entrusting me with this position.
On behalf of the mayor, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Again, congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. Vote number 2 is hereby approved. This concludes PFD's agenda for today's meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned.